Hello, this is Sylvia from Sylvia Loves Libraries, and today I'm here to talk to you about one of my favourite books. It's called The Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco, and it is definitely a desert island book for me. If you've seen the film, give the book a go. It's incredibly good. Why? Why do I love it so much? It's because every time I read it, I learn something new. On the surface, it's a murder mystery in the 14th century, set in a remote abbey in Italy. But beneath that, it's so much more. Monks have been dying mysteriously in this abbey, and the narrator, Atso of Melg, tells of the discoveries that he and his master, William of Baskerville, make during their time there. They do solve the mystery, I can tell you that much. But there is so much more to this book. There are philosophical and literary puzzles, comments and musings on learning, reading, living together, statehood, faith, religion. So many things going on. And because of that, it was actually very hard to decide which section to read. Because from the beginning, all of the narrative strands are kind of connected together. So I didn't want to take anything too much out of context. So I chose the start of the narrative when Atso and William arrive at the monastery. So here we go. As our little mules strove up the last curve of the mountain, where the main path divided into three, producing two side paths, my master stopped for a while and looked around. At the sides of the road, at the road itself, and above the road, where for a brief stretch a series of evergreens had been forming a natural roof, white with snow. "A rich abbey," he said. "The abbot likes a great display on public occasions." Accustomed as I was to hear him make the most unusual declarations, I did not question him. This was because, after another bit of road, we heard some noises, and at the next turn an agitated band of monks and servants appeared. One of them, seeing us, came toward us with great cordiality. "Welcome, sir," he said, "and do not be surprised if I can guess who you are, because we have been advised of your visit. I am Remigio of Varagine, the cellarer of the monastery, and if you, as I believe, are Brother William of Baskerville, the abbot must be informed. You," he commanded one of his party, "go up and tell them that our visitor is about to come inside the walls." "Thank you, Brother Cellarer," my master replied politely. "And I appreciate your courtesy all the more, since in order to greet me, you have had to interrupt your search. But don't worry, the horse came this way and took the path to the right. He will not get far, because he will have to stop when he reaches the dung heap. He is too intelligent to plunge down into that precipitous slope." "When did you see him?" the cellarer asked. "We haven't seen him at all, have we, Atso?" William said, turning towards me with an amused look. "But if you are hunting for Brunella's, the horse that can only be where I said it was." The cellarer hesitated. He looked at William, then at the path, and finally asked, "Brunella's? How did you know?" Come, William said. "It is obvious you are hunting for Brunella's, the abbot's favourite horse. 15 hands, the fastest in your stables, with a dark coat, a full tail, small round hooves, but a very steady gait. Small head, sharp ears, big eyes. He went to the right, as I said, but you should hurry in any case." The cellarer hesitated for a moment longer, then gestured to his men and rushed off along the path to the right, where our mules resumed their climb. My curiosity aroused, I was about to question William, but he motioned me to wait. In fact, a few minutes later we heard cries of rejoicing, and at the turn of the path, monks and servants appeared, leading a horse by its halter. They passed by us, all glancing at us with some astonishment, then preceded us towards the abbey. I believe William also slowed the pace of his mount to give them time to tell what happened. I had already realized that my master, in every respect a highly pious man, succumbed to the vice of vanity when it was a matter of demonstrating his acumen. And having learned to appreciate his gifts as a subtle diplomat, I understood that he wanted to reach his destination preceded by a firm reputation as a man of knowledge. So, if you've seen the movie, you will appreciate that there's much more to the story than they could put on the screen. And I can just highly recommend. It's a very good yarn. So yeah, give it a go. And if you've liked this video, like and subscribe. And also tell me what you're reading. Okay, see you next time.